Hi friends, welcome to the Plain Fun RC channel. I'm your host, Saul, and we are continuing with the build of the Beechcraft Starship by AMTN models. Let's talk about what you're seeing here. So we are beginning the construction of the Canard. This is the right side. And we are using this wonderful building board. And I talked about this in the unboxing, but let me go ahead and dive into it a little further. So if you take a moment and you look at the actual ribs, you'll see there's some tabs right here. And those tabs, you want to keep those in place until you're ready to sheet the bottom of the actual canard. And I'll explain why. So those tabs, as you can see, fit into these pre-cut slots here. These pre-cut slots help to determine the angle and to make sure that the ribs are level. And there is a slight washout, about 2 degrees, in the end of the canard. In addition, what this also does, this allows you to be, you're actually building the elevator as well. And I'll explain. So this right here is the trailing edge for the actual canard and extends all the way across. You then put in another piece directly behind that, but it's not glued to it, and that piece is glued to the ribs as well, in addition to this sub rib. Once we've gone ahead and we've put our leading edge in place and sheeted the top of it and the bottom, we'll then take an X-Acto blade and we'll cut along this little opening you can see between the trailing edge of the canard and the leading edge of the elevator. And that's how you create your elevator. So when we're done building the right side, all we have to do is take our building board, flip it over, and we can build the left in the same fashion. So far, it's made building very easy. You'll notice I have some magnetic upright holders, which helps to make sure the ribs are at 90 degrees. And I also have a very heavy-duty magnet here on one of my magnetic holders as well, and that just helps to keep the board in place and helps to keep it nice and flat, because as we know, just about with any piece of plywood, there's always a bit of warping, but it doesn't impact how the ribs lay on the actual board. So that's where we are at the moment. It's going to get together very easily, and we're going to go ahead now and get our leading edge in place. One other thing you're going to notice with the videos, I'm not going to make them long like I did with some of the other builds. I'm just going to keep them nice and short, because if you're building this, I want you to be able to find the information you need so you can follow the build. And if you're just looking at it just to look at it, it can get pretty boring watching a build that's an hour long. So anyway, that's it for now. More to come. Just one more quick thing I want to add. The instructions give a wonderful layout of where everything goes, and also gives you a complete listing of the parts you'll need to go through and to create the canard. And of course, some very detailed instructions with each step, and pictures are included. Okay. Oh, one more thing I meant to mention. This S9 right here, that is what the servo is going to get attached to on the bottom half of the canard. Just wanted to make a quick mention. More to come.